What's going on, everybody? April 15th. It is Friday. Today is Good Friday. We're going to take a look at a daily chart of XRP. Ripple XRP on the move this morning, at least on the overnight session, moving up to the upside in the green, in the Easter green, up 7.2% at the moment. Going to share a couple thoughts, a couple areas that I have mentioned in prior videos. Now that we're seeing a little bit of price action. So, as always, if you have not joined the channel, go ahead and consider doing so. Hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. So let's take a look here. So we're on TradingView. We are on a daily chart. As I had mentioned, we are on the XRP USD dollar Bitstamp pair up here. You can see that on the left hand side. So on my screen I have a white horizontal line, and I'll put the arrow. You can see that line right here. So that is an area I had mentioned in the past. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit here. I had mentioned this area in the past as an important area for the bulls. So from the bullish scenario, I said we want to really find support at that 76 cent. Let me actually zoom in. 76 cent area. And you can see that we did for a little bit find support there, a couple days right in here. And then we actually broke through it quite strong. And that was a big concern of mine, because now that 76 cent area, which is the white horizontal line on the chart, was an area of resistance. Not good for the bulls. And then we got that big break on the 11th of April, down 7.9%. Basically wedged up a little bit, and then it looks like today we are trying to break back above that 76 cent area, which is a really good case for the bulls. So this wedge pattern here, so we broke down, wedged up, and my concern is if we don't close above this 76 cent area on today's candle, is we'll get something like this. You'll get a strong break to the downside. Now, that could be what's in play right now, or this break down below on the 11th could be getting washed away right now, which would be good for the bulls. So just keep your eye out for something like that to play out. If we start to wick down here and bump our head once again, or even close at or below 76 cents, in the days to come could be quite nasty on a big break to the downside. So just keep that in the back of your mind. As most of you, it would be nice to not see that happen. It would be nice to see this bearish play, this bearish price action here failing, and we're getting a move like that. So that is what I would like to see happen. But I just want to share with you a couple of the different scenarios that could potentially play out here for XRP. So it looks like we found support. Let me get a horizontal line here. It looks like we found support basically in this area, which correlates with this price action over here. We found support, at least for now, in that same area. So that is good. And there's a couple areas of support there. So you have some support here. You obviously have this big range in here, which is support. And it looks like we have found support once again at that same, looks like around 69, 70 cent area. So that is good. But like I said, keep your eye on that 76 cent area. If we can't get above that and hold, we could be in a play that looks something like this. Not good. Probably taking us down to this area here, which is that 60 cent range. But maybe that won't happen. Maybe we'll close above 76 cents strong and we will be breaking out past this double high here. That would be nice, getting us back up above that 90-cent area. So let's go ahead, and so that's kind of the short term there. Let's throw some fibs up on here. Let's take this swing high here, and we'll swing down to this swing low. And you can see, taking that move, you can see the resistance that I have mentioned in prior videos that we have run into here. This is the 0.236 fib. So let me zoom in here. You can see that found some trouble at the 236, double topped at the 236, and then eventually broke down lower, and now we're back testing to the upside. So XRP, just like Casper, is under the 236, my opinion, in a great spot to be accumulating. Of course, not financial advice. So that is my thoughts pretty much on XRP. I mean, you could draw some smaller time frame fibs, but it just creates more noise. Not going to get into it in this video. Basically, this video is just about that 76 cent level. Let me go into a smaller time frame. Let me go into, get another horizontal line here. Where is that? Let's see here, coordinates. So you can see we have broken back above that 76 cent level, which is great. Back tested it right here. And now we are trading higher, potentially put in a higher low, and then we're getting ready for that next swing higher. Time will tell. So it looks like the general stock markets are closed today. The Bitcoin micro futures closed as well, but crypto trading as usual, 24/7 around the clock. So it is nice to have a market open to be able to watch when the stock market is closed. You can see how price reacts over here around the 76 cent level. It is an important area to keep your eye on. And then we got that strong break to the upside. So that is what I'm watching, guys. I will be keeping my eye on that 76 cent level prior to today's action. We zoom in a bit here. Remind me. Prior to today's action, once we got that break below that 76 cent level, it was not looking too good for the short term for XRP, as I expected us to be heading lower. And we did. We headed all the way down to 68 cents. And then we're getting right now it's just a back test until this candle closes. It's kind of tough to say if we'll find resistance at 76 cents or we will close above it. So that is what I am keeping my eye on the chart today. And pretty much not too much to do here. Just kind of being patient. Sitting on your hands, just letting XRP do what XRP does, having patience. Positions are established from much lower prices and have been for a very long time. And even this is very short term talking in this video. Very long term, or taking a step back, anyways, I should say. Let me throw up a line on the chart here. So I can do something like this. Now this is rough. Understand it's not perfect, but you can see we're in basically a wedge pattern. Basically a wedge pattern. This is definitely not perfect. I should grab some different tools here. And at some point we will break. At least the bull scenario is we expect to break above this wedge, taking out this high over here, and then ultimately taking us back above $3.30, give or take, depending on where you look, and off to the races. So there is so much energy built up in this basing structure since looks like about a year now. We've been in a basing structure for 1 year, April of 21, and we're sitting in 22. The amount of energy built up in here will be released, and there's a good chance the odds favor a release to the upside. Now, you could get a breakdown in here, a fake out, and then it'll reverse back up. But this wedge pattern should break to the upside. So definitely bullish on XRP, of course, not financial advice. Check us out over on Patreon, Trading Signals, if that is something you are into. We just launched this mastermind trading group. I will dive into that in the next video, but we do offer entry and exit and long and short signals for XRP. So if that's something you're into, go ahead and check that out. Links down in the video description. As always, hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Helps grow the channel. Greatly appreciate all you guys and appreciate all the comments. Cool to excuse me, hear everybody's thoughts and ideas on different stocks and cryptos and whatnot. So XRP, it's definitely nice to see this thing up today. Looks like 6.8%. Got a long way to go, but I think this thing is primed and ready and has been for a long time, but who knows? I guess the nonsense SEC news lawsuit is keeping this thing suppressed longer than it normally would be. It's been a long time. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great Friday, great holiday weekend. Take care.